Hello there everybody, it is me Alexa, and today we'll be taking a look at the Allu Arjun Fight Scene from the movie Vaikunthapurramuloo. I really love this movie. If you guys don't know, I have now seen it 4 times because it is on Netflix, so I can watch it whenever I want. So I saw it twice in theaters and I've watched it twice on Netflix. So I'm a bit of a fan. So of course, Vaikunthapurramloo is directed by Trivikram, stars Allu Arjun and Pooja Hegde, though this will just have Allu Arjun in it. This scene was super awesome to watch in theaters and is awesome when I'm rewatching it, so I'm excited to kind of watch it again because it has been a little while since I last rewatched it. It's been almost exactly a month, I think, because it was beginning of March that I rewatched it last time. So yeah, it's been almost an entire month since I rewatched it. So let's check out this scene then and take a look. I remember, we'll talk about the scene afterwards. All right, let's jump on in.
Brother, Achunni, my sister's brother.
Nee chelli kattila undira.
Thank you, Andy. అది ఇచ్చేస్తే వెళ్ళిపోతాను.
నీ చెల్లెనిచ్చి ఈ చున్నీ తీసుకెళ్ళు.
So good. So good. What a good movie, everyone. I really love how the guy who we find out, of course, in the next scene is the head of HR at the company that Allu Arjun is applying for. At the beginning, he's like, no, I'm not a part of that, the bringing your sister, because it does definitely cross a whole nother line, as Allu Arjun discusses in the like immediately right after this, whenever he gives his dialogue. And it's just all really well done. I love how they constantly use the songs in the film as like they kind of like slightly alter them and use them as background music like they did in this. That's of course from OMG Daddy, the background music that they have for it, and like He Ain't Always Right. So I love how they're able to utilize that, and they do it consistently throughout the movie where they have like the different songs and they just have them like slightly altered and just kind of like lowered down and in the background, and they add to the scenes and they add to the overall aesthetic of the movie so well. The music is really phenomenal in this. Taman S he just killed it in this movie. He did a spectacular job. Another thing I really love about this is how self-aware the scene is. Like afterwards, the guy's like, how did you do that? And he's like, stylish. He like says how it's stylish even by his standards. And he's like, it just kind of worked out that way. Because it is, of course, a little over the top. This is not how a fight in real life would work. You not perfectly wash the scarf. And, you know, all of it. It is definitely like, you know, it's choreographed. It's a very choreographed fight, and it comes together and looks beautiful and is so enjoyable to watch, but it's definitely not realistic. And the fact that they address that and he like talks about it, especially says that it's stylish, because of course he is stylish star, it just really adds to the scene and makes it that much better, at least for me as I'm watching it, because I love whenever films are self-aware of themselves, like especially whenever they do get a bit too cheesy or like a little over the top, and whenever they're able to be aware of that and comment on it, it makes me enjoy both the movie and the scene so much more. And that's one thing that they did a spectacular job with in Vaikunthapurramloo. I mean, with this scene, you also have that boardroom scene where at the end he's like, you know, they constantly talk about it, and it's so aware of what it is that it just makes it such a fun scene to watch. And yeah, it is truly just a joy. I love watching this movie, and I'm sure I will watch it for a 5th time sometime soon. Yeah, overall the framing and lighting of this, it's really good lighting. I mean, it's daylight, so they had really good natural lighting for it, as well as I'm sure they used a few lights. The line work is really well done. Whenever he has like the guy fly straight up and then come down on it, the shots, how they all cut together, it all flows really well, the entire fight. It's definitely a bit fast-paced at times, as I've discussed, but it kind of lends itself to this scene because it is supposed to be more cheesy action, so I think that it is utilized well. And I love the use of slow motion at certain times, as well as just the utilization of the scarf as well is beautiful. The fight choreographer did a spectacular job. Not sure who it was, so if any of you know, leave it in the comments down below, because it was just choreographed perfectly and then shot perfectly with that choreography and paced together really well, I think. So yeah, I liked this movie a lot, and I liked this scene a lot. That is, I think, all I have to say about the Allu Arjun fight scene in Allu Vaikunthapurramuloo, or Ramaloo. Is that how you say it? Ramaloo? I always want to say Lu, because that's how we say L-O-O. But I'm pretty sure it's Allu Vaikunthapurramuloo. So yeah, that is all I have to say about the fight scene. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. And I hope that you all are staying safe out there and have absolutely amazing days. Bye!